everybody, how are you all doing? So for this video you need a mini ball, alright? If you don't have one, a little soft cushion would do the trick. It's not as good as this, and you can get these from Amazon very, very cheaply, or madproducts.com. So we're going to start with the ball against the shins. You're going to slightly press against the ball, sit up nice and tall, look up, look straight ahead, lift up to the ceiling and make sure the shoulders are down. So you're going to start with just stretching the neck, chin into chest, and then can you tilt the pelvis, pushing the ball into the shins, letting your arms straighten, curve the back, and then set that spine back up into a nice elongated position. Hold it there. And again, inhale. And exhale, chin into chest. Scoop the belly. Opening up the spine. And pushing onto the ball as you stack those bricks on top of each other one by one. One more time. Exhale, chin into chest. Round the back. Make sure shoulders are not up here. Make sure they're dropped down the back. And slowly come back up. Stay nice and tall. Pop your chin into your chest and then just roll the ball down your legs. So if you don't have a ball, don't use a cushion. It's not going to work. Just use your hands, slide your hands down the shins. And then roll the ball back up. And again, chin into chest. Roll the ball down. So we're now flexing the upper spine. And slowly come back up. Nice and tall. Last one. Chin into chest. Roll the ball down. And then slowly bring the ball back up. Pop it behind your back as though you're going to be sitting watching television. Separate the legs slightly and make sure you're comfortable. Make sure it's not too far under. You're in a diagonal position, so this is quite comfortable for me. I'm slightly rounded in my upper back. I'm scooping my belly and I'm going to reach my arms forwards. So nice and comfortable here, drop the shoulders down and then extend one arm up to the ceiling and then take it back down. And the left arm up to the ceiling and take it back down. And again, nothing else moving, just the arms. Core center really connected here. And release. Now this time take the right arm up and can you take that left foot and bring the knee off the floor. And then slowly coming back down without tilting on the ball. Take the left arm up, hold it there. Take the right knee into the chest. Foot can be relaxed or pointed. Slowly coming back down. And again, let's try and blend the two together. Connect with the abdominals, lift the right arm, lift the left leg. Slowly drop it down. Again, lift the right leg, lift the left arm, and slowly drop it down. Nice and controlled again. You should be feeling it really quite a lot now in your core, keeping you stable. Right arm, left leg, slowly coming down. Last one, left arm, right leg. Reach up with those fingers, slowly coming back down. Hands behind your thighs, slowly come up. Reach those legs forwards and give yourself a lovely imaginary hug on a ball here. So opening up those shoulder blades and then open up the chest. And again, curl the back, open the shoulder blades. and coming back up. Last one, round the back. And then bend those knees, come back up, grab the ball in your hands and roll down. Slightly squeeze that ball with your hands and I will centre myself a little bit better. Okay, let's keep those arms here, slightly squeezing, and let's come up into the tabletop position. Make sure your lower back is imprinted into the floor. We're not in neutral spine here. We're going to glue the knees and ankles together, reach the arms up, and as the arms slightly go to the right, the legs slightly go to the left. So you've got to really try and balance here, squeezing those knees and ankles together and bring it back to the centre. So we're going to inhale on the way down and exhale back to the centre. Inhale on the way down and exhale back to the centre. You don't go very far at all. You're really squeezing into that ball. You're keeping your arms nice and straight. You're balancing. You find that balance position. You know if you're going to go any further, you're going to come off balance. Come back to the centre. And over to the right. Over to the left. Back to centre. Holding it there. Let's reach the ball. Pop it in between the feet. Slightly bend those knees. Squeeze the ball there. Take the arms out. Make sure you're not too high. Make sure they're lower than you think they should be. Squeeze the balls between the ankles and drop the legs a little bit further now, pinning the back of that shoulder, right shoulder, onto the floor, and then look along your right arm. Exhale back to the centre. And look along your left arm as you drop the legs over to the right. Ooh, nice crack there. And exhale back to the centre. One more each side. Squeeze that ball, find the connection in between the inner thighs. And exhale back to the centre. Last one. Inhale. Dropping a little bit further than you were before, and exhale back to the centre. And then bring the knees in, hug the knees, and just bring the bottom off the floor slightly, just round that back, a little bit of a stretch. You're still going to keep the ball in between the ankles, squeeze, make sure the feet are flexed, take the hands behind your head, and then lift the head off the floor and come into that tabletop position. So we're going to drop the heels down to the floor and then bring them back up. We're going to push the legs out towards the wall and then bring them back. And then you're going to take the legs up to the ceiling, nice and controlled all the time. Flexing those feet, pushing those heels up to the ceiling, and back to the centre. We do those three again. Lift up a little bit higher. Drop the shoulders down the back. Drop the heels. Back to the centre. Reach forward with those legs. Back to the centre. Exhale up to the ceiling. Back to the centre. Lift up one more time. You probably have dropped anyway. And drop down to the floor, back to the centre, and forward, and back to the centre, and lift up to the ceiling, and back to the centre, hold it here, one more, lift up, and release down. Bring the knees into the chest, drop the ball onto the floor, roll it out with your left foot, and just pop your heel on the ball. Bring your right knee into the chest, give yourself a little bit of a stretch here, and really push your heel into that ball, so you're really using the hamstring a little bit here, and then you're going to stretch the hamstring of the right leg. So you're working the left, stretching the right. Can you swivel that ankle, rotate that ankle round a little bit, and the other way. And then just hold the leg here, and then take it out a little bit away from you. Pop those hands behind your head one more time, and then come up again into this position. So I can feel my shoulder blades on the mat here. I'm pushing my heel into the ball, and I'm going to draw that ball into me as I drop the leg down. Then I'm going to roll the ball away, come back up with that leg. And exhale. Inhale, or the other way around if you want to. Inhale and exhale. It's up to you. I just want you to breathe. One more time. And again, you've probably dropped a little bit. You should be on your shoulder blades area. Lift up a little bit more, and can you walk up that imaginary tree? Giving your hamstring a little bit more of a stretch. And then walk down the imaginary trunk of a tree. And slowly come back down. Let's change legs. Other leg goes on the ball. Roll it away. Other leg comes up. So slightly bend the right leg. Activate that hamstring. Put your head on the floor and just stretch your left leg now. Make sure you can see all 5 toes. Make sure you're not pronating your foot. Hold it there, and then just rotate the ankle a couple of times. Right this way and the other way. You might hear a few clicks. Just lubricating that ankle, and hold it there. Ease the leg off a little bit. Connect with the abdominals. Hands go behind the head. Just the shoulder blade area. So as we roll that ball in, the leg goes away. Really try and extend from the hip. And bring the leg back up. Again, extend and reach away. And coming back up. Last one. Exhale or inhale. Remember, you're choosing your breath pattern. Hold it there. We lift up. A little bit more. You walk up the trunk of the tree. Lift those noses up towards the knee. And then slowly coming back down. All the way, all the way, all the way. And release. Bring both feet onto the ball. Okay, so look down the mat. Make sure you're quite centre. Make sure both heels are on the ball, toes and feet are together. Connect with your abdominals, lift your arms up to the ceiling. Now try a little bit wider than parallel, all right? So we don't have your shoulders up by your ears when you take your arms back. So this should be a nice open V. And then we're going to inhale. Take those arms up to the ceiling. Come up into your roll up. All the way here. A little bit unbalanced, look. If you don't like it, take the ball away. And roll all the way back down. And again, inhale, connect with the abdominals, exhale. Lift up. And again, roll back. A little bit more on the diagonal here. Try and stay centered, Julie. And one more. Inhale, squeeze those legs together, push on the ball, and lift up. Hold it here. Can you bring the ball towards you? Bring the arms together, and then open the arms as you take the ball away. Flex the feet, and roll the ball towards you. And roll the ball away. And flex. Last one. Roll the ball towards you. And roll the ball away. Hold it here. Slowly down. Separate the legs. So the ball is going to be in between the legs here, nice straight back, chin is going to go into chest, and you're just going to roll the ball out and roll the ball up. Nice and easy, coming into a lovely spine stretch, just let the spine move. Chin into chest, roll the ball away. 2 more, make sure your feet aren't going out and in, make sure they stay reaching up to the ceiling. Last one, roll forward and come back. From here, take the ball into the left hand, take the other arm forward, right arm, and then twist to the left. And reach with that ball as far as you can go without lifting the bottom off the floor, all right? Stay here and reach away back to the centre. And reach away. And back to the centre. 2 more. Reach away. And back to the centre. Last one. Keeping those shoulders away from your ears. And back to the centre. From here, let's try a little bit more of a reaching. So we're going to reach here, reach the other arm up as you twist. And then down. And the other side. Breathe out. And then down. 1 more each side. Watch those feet don't move. And lift up. Keeping your back nice and straight. If you do have problems keeping your legs straight, bend them slightly. Lift the arm up. And back down. And then pop the ball in between the knees. Bring the heels quite near to your bottom and roll down into a lovely neutral spine position. Arms sliding down the mat, heels really quite near to you, and connect with the ball. You can feel that connection when you squeeze the knees together. So let's do a lovely shoulder bridge. So imprint the lower back into the floor, peel the spine off, lift those hips up, blend this move together like a water wheel. There's no beginning, no end. Your arms finish at the back here, you start already to come back down through your spine. Leaving those arms there until you get to neutral spine, then the arms will follow. And once the arms touch the floor, you start your pelvic tilt. Squeeze the glutes, lift the hips, squeeze the ball. So much to think about. Lift the arms. Make sure you're not hyperextending, so your ribs are flaring. Keep them down. Take the arms back. Slowly imprint that spine back down into the mat. 1 vertebra at a time. And slowly come back down with the arms. We have 1 more. A little bit extra squeeze there with that ball. I know you can do it. Tilt the pelvis. Lift the hips. Take the arms up. Take the arms back. Keep them there as you use. Extra slowly now. Imprint every single vertebra into that mat. And then bring the arms back down. Keep the arms there, and you're going to come up into a what I call halfway bridge. So you're not going lifting all the way up here, you're just coming halfway. So keep the hands pressing onto the floor, activating the triceps a little bit, squeeze the ball, extend the leg, and pop it back down. Extend the left leg. Pop it back down. Try not to move those hips at all. Feeling the inner thigh connection here. Trying to keep the ball nice and still. 2 more. Exhale away. Inhale. Last one. Exhale away. Inhale, my ball has moved a little bit. Exhale all the way back down. Okay, pop the ball into your hands 1 more time, and then pop the ball behind your head. Here's like a little pillow. Take the arms back down. Take the legs back up to the centre. It's not going to stay there for long. We're going to take the hands back into the ball, but we're going to reach the ball away as the legs go forwards. And then we're going to bring the ball back behind the head. I'm just off the floor now, squeezing the legs and ankles together. Reach away, nice V shape, and bring it back. One more. From here, bring the legs up, bring the arms up. Change, so the legs now have the ball, and we're going to take it down into a V. And take it up, parallel, down into a V, and lift up, parallel, last one, down into a V, and lift up, parallel, hold it there, reach for the toes, and slowly come back down with the upper body only, leaving the legs where they are. Then bend the knees, pop your feet back down, and release down.